Geek Life presents.
What's up, and welcome to the Week in Geek. It's your boy Kool-Aid. This is the homie Rich.
What's up, guys?
And we're here to hit you with the top 10 in comic book trends. But first,
guys, continue to like, comment, subscribe. You guys have been doing it. We've reached a milestone.
woo, 419 subscribers.
Guys, we're celebrating by giving the Wolverine banana print cover away today.
This book averages raw $300. Man, like we just got Big Money Hank or something. Whose idea was this? But we have a winner. You ready?
What were we thinking, right?
Then drum roll, please. And the winner is Mookie Brown.
Congratulations, Mookie Brown. You won the Wolverine banana print cover. We've been talking about this for months.
Ready to do it.
Almost a year, right?
We hit a year in
about half a year.
March or May, something like that.
Yeah.
We're big this time. So make sure you reach out to Geek Life Comics or Nocturnal Creek Collectibles on Instagram so we can get you the book. Free shipping and everything. Don't you love us? And next week we will give out another. No, we're not gonna give it away. We're gonna announce another book.
Another giveaway.
Big book. But how does it feel to be back?
Man, it feels great, man. I missed you guys. I saw the show. You guys did amazing.
I was lonely.
Shout out to all of you guys. Shout out to producer Jay. Loved it.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
So you ready for the list?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, let's do this. On this list is a brand new book that I've never heard of. Jupiter Legacy #1. You heard anything about this?
No, I never heard of this book before it was on this list, so I'm kind of surprised about it. I am wondering, is it related to that Channing Tatum Jupiter Ascending movie?
I pray not. That was horrible. Have you ever seen it?
I've never seen it.
Like I swear it needs like one of those like Rotten Tomato awards. It was pretty bad.
So apparently this is a book about children of superheroes who live in the shadow of their superhero parents.
See, and I'm wondering, dude, are they dysfunctional and become super villains?
Is this like a soap opera comic or?
I feel like it's a CW show.
Yeah.
So
why is it on the list right now?
May 7th, the movie comes out on Netflix.
That makes sense.
So whenever something hits Netflix, it's hot. And right now it's going for $15. So if I bought this book, I would buy it and sell it before May because depending on how well that movie does, is going to see the value of this book increase or drop.
If any of you guys have read this before, please let us know in the comments because I'm curious. Like, is this good?
Is it worth it?
I mean, just reading. It is Mark Millar, right?
Right.
So it's got to be good, I guess.
No, we'll see.
All right, guys. Today's number 9 is Spawn number 174. This happens to be the first appearance of the gunslinger Spawn.
I feel like all these alternate Spawns are getting mad love this year.
Yeah, this year is going to be the year Spawn, I feel like. After that Todd McFarlane announcement that he made, he's putting out all these other
properties.
Books. Yeah, man. And it looks dope. The people that he's collabing with, I'm excited. I
was actually really excited about it. And Jamie Foxx is still on board to play the movie.
So when are they going to start production on this film?
You know, we're still in the coronavirus, so
yeah,
we don't know. But they thought Jamie was going to pull out. But he said in the interview like 3 months ago that he's still in. So we're going to see him represent Spawn.
So Spawn has been such a key comic book in the industry since the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
When Image first came out, I mean, it was so dope to have that comic book back then. It's nice to see that all these years it's still going strong. And
you can always pick up #1, even though right now it's hard to find because people are holding on to them for around $20. Because remember, millions of them were made.
Yeah, I'm shipping one out tomorrow actually that I just let go for $20. So congratulations to you, buddy.
Yep. So we're gonna see what this Spawn brings us. All right, number 8 on the list is a favorite of mine. And we were just talking about this. West Coast Avengers 61. Right? This is where Scarlet Witch becomes known as the Nexus Beam. The connection of all reality.
Guys, this stuff, like, I don't know if you guys have been watching the show. But, like, if you've been watching our show for a minute, you know that I kind of wasn't feeling it in the beginning. But now I'm loving it. Just watch the new episode. I'm starting to realize that I think I probably slept on the West Coast Avengers.
I've
series.
always been a fan. There's so many key appearances that people sleep on because they think it's a corny book.
Yeah, I didn't think it was corny, but it was always like a dollar bin book. You know what I mean? And
but there's so many good properties that can come out of them dollar bin books.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
To saying go dumpster diving. You never know what treasures you're going to find. Pick up West Coast Avengers. Some of them there's still some keys out there going for like 50 cents.
Yeah, really affordable keys. All right, guys. Number 7 today, continuing the WandaVision trend, is Captain Marvel #1. This is Monica Rambeau's Captain Marvel #1. Whew. Now, tell us the dope story you got about this book.
Well, right now, a 9.8 is selling right around $455.
All because of the hype of the show.
Hype of the show. The week before, I went and picked it up for $12. So that is crazy right now that I have a 9.8 perfect condition that all I got to do is CGC it, and now I can sell it for $500.
That's insane. So that, as a collector, guys, that's one of the key things is patience, right? You can find the book of your dreams if you're patient enough and you're devoted to the hunt. Mm-hmm. These books are out there. They're out there for affordable prices if you look long enough.
And also, you can find them in some weird places.
Mm-hmm.
Garage sales.
Yep.
Sometimes storage areas do massive auctions and give away tons of these books.
Mm-hmm.
So stay on your hunts. Keep your focus live. Be smart about your collecting. Number 6 on this list is, I don't know how I feel about this one. It's Fantastic Four 184. This is the first appearance of Agatha Harkness's son. But they're saying that the rabbit in the show is her son. I mean,
speculation is always a thing in the hobby, right? But this is hilarious. This is one of those times where the speculation is so funny to me that people just want to look for every character in these shows. Now, is it possible that the Bunny Rabbit is Nicholas Scratch? It could be.
It's a possibility, but
could be.
I see more in the commercials, the Nexus commercials, the little hints they give about Hydra. Mm-hmm. But I think this one is a shot in the dark.
I don't know. I mean, if this is a book that you want to add to your collection that you could get, no matter the reason, go for it.
Then they're saying that Agatha may have a bigger picture of the MCU than we think, so it might be something to look into, but I don't know. I wouldn't hold my breath right now.
Today's number 5 is Marvel Spotlight #4, and this is the 3rd appearance of Werewolf by Night, but it's also the first appearance of Darkhold.
It's the Book of Sins. Once again, they think that's related to WandaVision.
WandaVision is making this market in the collecting world insane.
Crazy. Anything to do with Agatha, anything to do with chaos magic, all you hear is WandaVision. Maybe we need to call this the WandaVision Top 10.
It feels like it. So, how much is this book going for?
Right now, it's going for $61.
Okay.
For a 3rd appearance of a major character and for the appearance of a book, how important could this book be?
I don't know. I mean, it seems like WandaVision is definitely going to play an important part into Doctor Strange and the
Multiverse of Madness.
Multiverse of Madness. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, it feels like everything that's in this show is setting up the next phase for the movies.
They say that most of Phase 4 is going to focus on Wanda.
Oh, whoa.
So I wonder if she's going to show up in Spider-Man.
So if most of Phase 4 is going to focus on Wanda, then I bet you House of M is coming.
And that is one of my favorite stories.
Absolutely.
But how do you bring in mutants and create House of M at the same time?
Well, I was hoping that they did bring in mutants when we saw, spoiler alert, who we saw in episode 4.
Right. I think people know right now. But did you watch this week?
Yeah, I watched this week, and I know what they said, but I don't want to ruin it for those who haven't seen it, so let's not say.
All right, I won't do a spoiler.
Not yet. Let's wait until the show's over and you've had time to catch up and watch the whole season.
Maybe when WandaVision is over, we'll do a recap show, and we'll have these discussions then.
Bada bing.
Number 4 on the list, I think I always say alright, but I'm going to throw it anyway. Alright. So, number 4 on the list is Marvel Superheroes number 12. This is the first appearance of the Kree Captain Marvel.
So he's the original Captain Marvel.
He's the OG.
And correct me if I'm wrong, you used to be, or not you used to, but you would say his name Captain Marvel, right?
Yes, he was Marvel.
Marvel, because he was the alien.
And the crazy part, it is selling for $6,000 for 9.8 right now.
Oh.
And people kind of threw this book away when we knew the character wasn't going to stay in the Captain Marvel movies.
That's what's funny, right? It's like something small happens, some announcement, and then people are like, "Oh, this book doesn't have value anymore." But then all of a sudden, something else changes, and it's like, "Oh no, we want this book."
It's supply and demand.
It is.
If you want the book, you're going to pay what you're willing to pay for it. There's some books I'd pay big money. Not this one though.
Me neither. Not $6,000.
Maybe $2.
$2.
And a nacho.
No, I don't want nachos. Alright, today's number 3 is Ultimate Fantastic Four, number 54. And this is keeping the WandaVision trend going. This is the first appearance of Ultimate Agatha.
It's Agatha all day long.
It was Agatha all day long. It was all her fault.
Like all over the Twitter, all you hear is Agatha all day long. That song keeps going over and over again. But it's catchy.
It's in my head right now.
See, I'm sitting there singing about it. But
this is a book that you can go out and get mad cheap right
$8.
now. $8.
$8.
And honestly, you could probably get it for a lot cheaper than that.
I don't see why people put money into both versions of the character. So to me, the original from the classical MCU would be the one.
No, I think it's because in when you're a collector, you want to fine tune your collection, and it's almost like wanting to change the focus of where you're going. You know, make it more interesting. Some people like to look for things that are harder to find.
But this is a book that you can find at any comic book store.
Hopefully, it is. I don't know. I've never looked for it myself.
And that's why I worry, because whoever looks for this book, but if you're looking for it, now it's time to pick it up. Number 2 on this list is another Spawn book, Spawn 119. This is the first appearance of the team of the Army of Spawns.
The Army of Spawns. That sounds sick.
It's like a Kiss video. Like I can get down with it, but like you ever think how 90s Spawn is?
So what do you think? Like, why is the Army of Spawn like hot right now?
It's like anything else. It's like Gunslinger Spawn.
I understand why Gunslinger Spawn is hot. You know, like those dope covers that came out not too long ago. Like those were sick.
Right, but 2 is better than 1. Army is better than 3.
I like that.
Yeah, so like think about how 90s is with all the spikes and stuff and whips and chains.
Yeah, that's dope.
So a bunch of that floating around killing people. That is dope. I don't care what you think.
That is dope. Guys, today's number 1 is no surprise to me. I've been telling you guys about this book for a hot minute now.
I didn't dig it.
The Department of Truth, number 1, and this is a twofer actually, because we got 2 covers that are selling right now like hotcakes.
Cover A and cover B. The cover A 9.8 going strong at $150 for a book that just came out a few months ago.
Just came out a few months ago, guys, and I'm telling you, I've actually read them. These are dope.
I'm not into conspiracy theories and stuff, but it's crazy. Even the reprints are going way above cover price.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a book that increases in value as soon as it hits the shelves.
And with the movie or TV deals coming up next, who knows what this book? I've already sold all mine.
And all these variants that are coming out are sick.
So I'm going to go ahead and put in my conspiracy theory that we find out who killed Kennedy during the movie.
I think we'll find out something in there. Yeah.
So is it I haven't read it. Is it the Illuminati?
No, they're not called the Illuminati per se, but I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
See, he never wants to spoil anything.
I don't.
So,
because I want you to read comics. This isn't just about you watching us. This is about you learning and teaching us, so we could fine tune our collecting.
Man, look at that knowledge he just dropped on us. Man, you had that week off really helped you out. Just spitting. I'm usually the knowledge guy. No, it's him. Held rich. Rich. Alright, that's the show for the week. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Kool-Aid. This is the homie Rich, the new scholar. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to see y'all next week. Remember, Mookie, comment, hit us up so we can give you the book. And tune in, comment, and I may give out something next week just because I'm a nice guy.
Okay.
Alright, peace, man. Flavor.
Be good, everybody.
Trapaholics mixtape. Dang son, why'd you make this?